Going into this review, I gotta be honest with you guys, these earbuds are not what I expected because typically I'm used to using traditional earbuds, you know, the earbuds that go inside your ears or over the ear headphones, which basically block you from the world. I mean, you're trapped in your music or podcasts or your phone calls and you can't really hear what's going on around you. Well, I gotta say, One More, which is a brand by the way, One More pleasantly surprised me in taking a different approach from what I'm traditionally used to. And I'll explain what I'm talking about in just a moment. But first, I want to do my intro. What's up everybody? How you doing today? My name is David DeFranco and welcome back to my main channel. Of course, if you're new here, my name is David. I've made that pretty clear by now. I'm a vlogger, I do tech reviews, I stream live on Kick, I create exclusive content on Patreon. I do a lot and all that information can be found right below on my personal website. Go check it out, I appreciate it. But of course, not until after you watch this video. So stay tuned because I think you'll be quite happy with today's product review. And that's all about the One More Fit SE Open Earbuds S30. A very heavy and critical emphasis on open. You guys need to keep that in mind going into this review because the sound quality of these earbuds didn't exactly blow my mind, but speaking generally, this is a very quality product for the right kind of user. But first, let's back up a bit and talk about the overall product design. Okay, so the earbuds are charged in this pill-shaped charging case, and I gotta say, overall, the aesthetics, it looks really good. It's a very clean charging case. I did go with the white model, but be warned, it's not your traditional white that you're probably used to like I am. Instead, it's more of like an off-white, a beige, if you will. And guys, I gotta be honest, it's a very classy looking charging case. It's very different from what I'm used to with AirPods and any other similar brands. Okay, so you guys know I love magnets, so I was pleasantly surprised when I opened up the case and I dropped the earbuds in. You guessed it, they are magnetically attracted to the charging case. You simply snap in the earbuds and they charge. And guys, honestly, it could not be easier. So overall, One More can promise you 30 hours of playback time using the charging case. Okay, so in regards to each charge, on average, you should be getting about 10 hours of playback time. And if you're curious about your charging status, you simply open up the case and you look at the lights on the front. And speaking of the overall case design, if you look on the back, you have a sync button, which can also be used to show the overall charging status, as well as a USB-C charging port. USB-C all the things, am I right? Or am I right? I'm just saying that because as a fellow iPhone user, iPhone 14 at that, I'm still stuck on Lightning, but man, USB-C is definitely the way to go these days. And while I'm just happy to say that it does support USB-C, because you'd be surprised, there are some products out there that for whatever reason still use micro USB. Thankfully, this is not one of those products. I can't stand micro USB. All right, so generally speaking, it is a nice charging case. It does the job, it charges, it magnetically attracts the earbuds. Overall, it's great. But there is one thing I wish that could have been more thought out, and that's the fact that the case, in my opinion, is a little slippery and hard to open sometimes, and I found it actually slipping out of my hand on occasion. Now, that's not a huge deal. That is by no means a deal breaker, but just a minor annoyance that hopefully they'll focus on with future product iterations. All right, so let's talk about performance, because if these don't perform well, there's no point in putting them in your ears, right? Well, of course not. And even then, these are not going in your ear. These are over the ear, open earbuds, meaning that there is always going to be a small space between your earbud and your ear. So in other words, you're not going to be trapped from the world in regards to audio. You should be aware of everything going on around you. More on that in a bit. Because first, I would like to focus on the tech side of things. Okay, so the earbuds are equipped with enlarged 14.2 millimeter drivers, as well as a bass enhancement algorithm. Let me say that word again, bass. I feel like I said that weird the first time. Gotta be honest though, the bass in no way really impressed me all that much because again, these are open earbuds. But generally speaking, I think you're going to be happy with the performance in regards to audio because again, these are actually created for a very specific user. And by that, I mean people who enjoy being on the go, whether you're walking and or running, whether you're cycling, rollerblading, skateboarding, These are meant to be wrapped around your ear thanks to the nice and soft rubber design, with again a little bit of spacing between each earbud and your physical ears. And guys, this alone allows you to be situational aware of what's going on around you. And I think that's a big deal. If you want to be aware of what's going around you, but at the same time, you want to enjoy your music, podcasts, phone calls, whatever, then these are the perfect earbuds for you. Oh, and by the way, I never once experienced discomfort because again, these kind of just wrap around your ears using a very soft and light design. And well, they kind of just float there. And finally, let's talk about touch controls. I'm a sucker for touch controls, especially when it comes to headphones. There's just something really cool about tapping your earbud and having it skip, to the next song, go back to the previous song, or answer a phone call, turn the volume up, turn the volume down. And well, guys, I got great news for you. You can do everything that I just mentioned using the One More Fits S30s. But not only that, there's one more huge feature that you can do in regards to touch controls. You can actually do it per earbud. Okay, so let's say for whatever reason you want to double tap on your left earbud to go to the next song, you can double tap on your right earbud to adjust the audio. And I think that's incredible because with most earbuds I've used, it's either, both or nothing at all. And I think that's so cool. So again, you can adjust volume, you can skip to the next song, you can go to the previous song, you can answer phone calls, you can even use Siri or Google Assistant. Everything is there for you to use simply by tapping your earbud. Oh, and by the way, all of this can be customized using the official One More app available on both iOS and Android. And guys, that is it. That is my review of the One More Fits SE Open Earbuds S30. Overall, I'm quite happy with these. I mean, they're not really for me because I prefer over-the-ear headphones, but I can't say it enough. If you're looking to go cycling or rollerblading or walking and running and you want to enjoy your music and or podcast while at the same time bringing in the audio of the environments around you, I think you're going to be quite happy with these earbuds, and I'll link them right below for your convenience. And of course, I got to give a huge shout out to One More for sending these my way. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions about these earbuds, simply let me know in the comment section right below. And of course, I'll do my best to reply. You guys have a great day. Thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you soon.